We were standing on borrowed time. Didn't know it then. Every laugh felt permanent. Every soon felt when I held your hand like it was home, like you were meant to stay. I didn't see the quiet cracks where love would slip away. I thought love fades all at once, like a light that just goes out, but it leaves in small goodbyes you don't notice till you doubt. You were the love that slipped away, right through my open hands. I held on to what we used to be, while losing what we had. You were the love that slipped away softly, without a sound. You were letting go. I replay all the little things that should have warmed my heart. The way you stopped saying my name, like we were drifting apart. I kept loving through the distance, space. I kept believing we were fine, while losing my place. I stayed loyal to the memory of who I thought you were. Sometimes love doesn't leave you, it just becomes a blur. You were the love that slipped away in the middle of a dream. I was building us forever while you were breaking free. You were the love that slipped away before I could understand. Already in the past, I would have held you tighter, made the moment last. I don't blame you for the ending, I just blame my heart for loving past the warning signs, right from the start. You were the love that slipped away, but you taught me how to feel. That some loves are meant to touch your life, not stay and make it real. You were the love that slipped away, today I'll always carry what we broken, just quietly changed. You were the love that slipped away, but you'll always know my name. Wake up in the quiet, your memory's all I find. Every corner of this room still carries traces of your mind. I try to move to let you go, to leave the past behind, but every heartbeat calls your name, and I still feel you every time. I tell myself I'm stronger, I tell myself I'll survive, but loving you this way keeps you alive inside. I'm still feeling you, even when the world moves on. Your shadow lingers in my chest, where your love used to belong. I'm still feeling you, every whisper, every glance, the pieces of my broken heart still remember our dance. I see you in the little things, the songs we used to play, the way the sunlight falls brings me back to yesterday. I held on to the promises even when they slipped away, and though you're gone I'm haunted by the love that couldn't stay. I breathe through the memories, try to keep from falling apart, but your absence is a weight that lives inside my heart. I'm still feeling you, even when the world moves on. Your shadow lingers in my chest, where your love used to belong. I'm still feeling you, every whisper, every glance, the pieces of my broken heart still remember our dance. If I could hold you one more time, I'd tell you all I never said, that even though you walked away, you're still alive in my head. I don't know how to let go, I don't know how to be free, because even in the quiet I'm still feeling you and me. I'm still feeling you, even when the night is long. Every heartbeat calls your name, every memory's a song. I'm still feeling you, every tear and every sigh. The love I thought I lost still whispers you and I. I'm still feeling you, softly, painfully, through and through. Even though you're not here, I can't stop feeling you. I loved you in the quiet moments where no one else could see, in all the spaces between your words that you never gave to me. I learned your moods by memory, your Your silence felt like truth. I stayed calm while breaking slowly, just to keep the peace with you. I swallowed every question so I wouldn't hear you lie. I made excuses for your distance while my heart learned how to cry. It was quiet love, loud pain, soft words, heavy scars. I gave you all my gentlest parts. You left me in the dark. Quiet love, loud pain. I loved you patiently, but loving you in silence was slowly killing me. I never asked for much from you, just honesty, just time. But even that felt like too much for a heart that wasn't mine. I smiled through unfinished conversations and nights you disappeared. I told myself this is normal while drowning in my fears. I mistook your calm for safety, your distance for restraint. But love should never feel like a beautiful kind of pain. It was quiet love, loud pain, every tear I couldn't show. I held you close in public and cried when you'd go. Quiet love, loud pain, I stayed when I should have run. I kept choosing you every day while you chose no one. If loving you meant losing me, then why did I stay so long? I thought patience was devotion, but I was proving myself wrong. I don't hate you for your silence, I hate that I called it care. I was loving you so gently, you didn't even know I was there. It was quiet love, loud pain, a heart that loved too deep. I learned the cost of giving when the other one won't meet. Quiet love, loud pain, but I won't bleed this way again. I'm learning how to love myself just as loud as I loved you then. I won't whisper my heart anymore just to keep someone near. If love can't speak my name out loud, it doesn't belong here. I never saw it coming, the way you slipped inside my heart, piece by piece, quietly, before I even knew where to start. Every smile, every gentle touch felt like a fragile flame. I wanted it to last forever, but I didn't know your name. I held my wall so tightly, afraid to fall too fast. But loving you was different, it made me hope it could last. I slowly loved without even realizing. Every breath I took was colored by your miss your quiet ways, the moments no one else could see. I waited for your heart to match mine, but it never came to me. I stayed in the space between us, hoping someday you would stay. But slowly loving you was a lesson in losing my own way. I whispered all my fears, hoping you'd understand. But love can't live in silence, and hearts can't wait too long. I slowly love without even realizing. Every touch, every glance was a part of my own sky. I slowly loved and it burned when you walked away. I carried you inside my soul, even when you didn't stay. If loving you was a mistake, I'll make it again. Because slowly, quietly, I let my heart begin. I'll always remember the way I felt with you, a love that grew like morning light before it faded from view. I slowly love, and though it ended in pain, I'll treasure every heartbeat, even if it won't remain. I slowly loved and I'll love again someday, but I'll never forget the love that grew this way. But in the quiet of your leaving, I found what it means to be. The tears have finally slowed down. My hands don't shake like they did before. The mirror shows a tired girl, but I don't hate her anymore. I screamed your name into the dark till my voice gave up on me. Now the room is filled with silence, and it almost feels like peace. I thought I'd drown in all this pain, but I'm still breathing. Somehow there's an emptiness inside me, but it's quieter now. This is the calm after crying, when my heart stops fighting the truth. I don't feel okay, just better than the moment I lost you. It still hurts, but softer, like a fading bruise on my skin. This is a calm after crying, when I let the healing begin. I folded up our memories, put them back where they belong. Not throwing them away yet, just learning how to move on. Your words still haunt my thoughts, but they don't cut like before. I'm not begging for your love, I'm not breaking on the floor. I loved you with everything, and I don't regret a thing. I just wish loving you didn't cost This is the calm after crying, when the tears finally run dry. I'm standing in the quiet, letting go one breath at a time. I'm still sad, but stronger than the girl I was back then. This is the calm after crying, when I let the healing begin. Maybe tomorrow I'll miss you more. Maybe tonight I'll be okay. Healing isn't a straight line, it just comes and goes this way. I'll always feel something for you, but it won't control my life. I survived the breaking, now I'm learning how to survive. This is the calm after crying, when my heart finds room to breathe. I'm not whole, not perfect, but I'm finally starting to believe that love doesn't have to destroy me, that I'll love again someday. This is the calm after crying, and I'm choosing myself today. The tears may come back tomorrow, but tonight I'm alright. I'm resting in the silence of the calm after crying. I gave you fragments of my heart, hoping you would hold them whole. Every smile, every whispered word was a piece I couldn't control. I loved you in the quiet moments, the ones no one else could see. But love can't survive on pieces, not even pieces of me. I stitched the broken edges, hoping they would mend. But some words can't be patched if the other won't defend. I loved in pieces, every fragment, every scar. I gave you my shattered heart, even though it left me far. I loved in pieces, try and hold on to you, but you never saw the cracks, and I don't know what to do. I whispered all my secrets, hoping you'd understand. But pieces can't stay together in a love built on shifting sand. I tried to make a broken beautiful, tried to make it last. But love can't live on fragments when it's slipping through your grasp. I held on to the edge. every fragment, every scar. I gave you my shattered heart, and I learned to love myself from afar. I loved in pieces, and though it hurt me through and through, I carried the love I had, even as I let go of you. I loved in pieces, and slowly I'll be whole again. Each piece a lesson, each piece a friend. I remember the first time I saw your face. The world felt small, but your arms made space. Every laugh, every quiet glance told me we had more than chance. You were the warmth in the coldest nights, the gentle calm, the guiding light. I let my heart fall, let it roam in the love that felt like home. I give you everything I had, every scar, every tear. Believe that love could heal us and chase away the fear. Love that felt like home now leaves me standing all alone. I thought forever was ours to keep, but it slipped away while I was asleep. Love that felt like home turns to memories carved in stone. I held on to your gentle hand, but now I'm burning to stand. I replay the nights in soft lamplight, where your heartbeat matched mine so right. Every whisper, every touch made me believe in a forever nudge. But love can fade without a sound, and dreams can fall without being found. I tried to hold what wasn't mine, I faced the echo of goodbye. I told myself to be patient, to wait for we somehow, but some hearts don't stay together. Love leaves without a well. Love that felt like home now leaves me standing all alone. I thought forever was ours to keep, but it slipped away while I was asleep. Love that felt like home turned to memories carved in stone. I held on to your gentle hand, and now I'm learning to stand. If I could turn back days, I'd hold you close through all the fears. But even though love couldn't stand, I'll cherish the home you gave. I'll carry it softly in my chest, even if it hurts, even at rest. Because love that felt like home was you, and now she called my own. Love that felt like home reason if I'm standing alone. I'll hold the warmth inside my heart, even though we're worlds apart. Love that felt like home, give me a place I've never known. Though the house is empty now, I keep it close somehow. Like home, love to leave while you're gone. I'll find my way, I'll breathe our own. With love that's so like home. Didn't leave all at once. You faded like the light at dawn. Your laughter took longer to come. Your arms didn't feel like home. We talked but never really spoke. Your eyes were somewhere I couldn't go. I felt the space grow every day, long before you drifted away. I held on while you let go, pretending I didn't know. It wasn't goodbye that broke my heart. It was loving you while falling apart, standing still while you sailed away. That's how it felt when you drifted away. I stayed close, but you were gone. When you drifted away, yeah, I love you lost its sound, like echoes that don't stick around. You touched me like you used to, but something in you didn't move. I blame the mirror, blame myself, put your needs before my help. I kept pretending we were okay, long before you drifted away. I gave you time, I gave you space. I lost myself just to keep your place. It wasn't goodbye that broke my heart. It was loving you while falling apart, reaching out while you pulled away. That's how it felt when you drifted away. You were right there but not with me. I felt alone in your company. You left without a reason to stay. That's how it felt when you drifted away. If you were left, at least I know when to stop loving you, let you go. But you stayed just close enough to make me believe in us. I learned that silence can still scream, and distance doesn't need a sea. It wasn't goodbye that broke my heart. It was losing you piece by part, watching love slowly decay. That's how it felt when you drifted away. I loved you with everything I had, while you were already halfway past. You never said the words I I feel like we had forever, like nothing could fall apart. I remember thinking this feels safe, while guarding my fragile heart. You held my hand like a promise, soft but never quite true. I was smiling through the cracks, almost happy with you. I ignore the quiet warning signs, the nights you pull away. I told myself love needs patience, even when it hurts this way. I was almost happy with you, right there on the edge of real, close enough to believe in us, too close to know what's fake and what I feel. I loved you more than you noticed. I stayed when I should have moved. I was almost happy with you, but almost broke me too. You said all the right things softly, like you were scared to lie. But truth lives in what we don't say, and yours was standing by. I built a home inside your arms that you never meant to keep. I fell asleep dreaming of us and woke up incomplete. You called it time and called it fear, called it not our fault. But love that doesn't choose you still feels like a loss. I was almost happy with you, in a love that felt unsure. I kept shrinking my own needs, trying to make yours feel secure. I gave you everything gently, hoping one day you'd choose. I was almost happy with you, and that's the hardest truth. If almost is the closest I'll ever get to love, then I'd still choose the moments when it felt like enough. But next time I won't settle for halfway, maybe two. I don't want almost forever. I want someone who chooses me too. I was almost happy with you, but I'm learning how to be whole. I won't blame myself for wanting more, or loving with my soul. Miss the way we almost were, but I'll let that version go. I was almost happy with you, and now I'm choosing hope. Some loves teach you how to dream, some teach you how to heal. You were almost happiness, and now I know what's real. We said forever, like it was true, but forever was easy to say. I gave you every little piece, but love slipped quietly away. I held my heart in open hands, hoping you would hold it too. But when the storms came calling, you left me in the blue. I begged my heart to stay strong. I whispered we can't try, but love can't live alone when the other won't fight. This was a love that didn't fight. Silent tears in the middle of the night. I loved with everything I had, but you let it go, left me sad. A love that didn't fight faded in the shadow of goodbye. I stayed while you walked away. Now I'm learning to survive. I replay every conversation, every pause, every sigh. I wonder if you ever cared or just let love die. I built castles in the air while you let walls divide. I thought love could conquer all, but I was only left behind. I tried to meet you halfway, to hold on through the pain, but love can't win by itself when one heart won't remain. This was a love that didn't fight. Silent tears in the middle of the night. I loved with everything I had, but you let it go, left me sad. A love that didn't fight faded in the shadow of goodbye. I stayed while you walked away. Now I'm learning to survive. I don't hate you for leaving, I just hate how it feels to love someone completely and watch them let it steal. I'll remember the good times even if they were few, but love that doesn't fight isn't love that stays true. This was a love that didn't fight. I gave my heart, but lost the light. I'll rise from the ashes of us, even if it hurts tonight. A love that didn't fight taught me the truth too late. That sometimes love is more than a word. It's a choice we can't forsake. I loved you with everything, but love alone can't stay. You were a love that didn't fight, and I'm learning to walk away. We never yelled, we never screamed. Our love was soft like a gentle dream. No storms, no battles, no angry cries, just quiet hearts beneath calm skies. I Gave my all, I gave my heart, but even love can fall apart. We held each other, we stayed polite, but love like ours slipped out of sight. I try to hold, I try to stay, even when the world pulled away. And though it left no scars or fights, it still tore through the quiet nights. Love without fighting still leaves a hollow where it's hiding. Soft hands, gentle lips, tender eyes, but even calm love says goodbye. Love without fighting, no shouting, no pain, no indicting. Yet the heart still aches, still mourns the truth that even soft love can lose its youth. I remember mornings wrapped in light, the way you held me close at night. No drama, no chaos, no stormy rain, just quiet love that left this pain. I try to speak, I try to show the depths of feelings you'd never know. Even though we never yelled, never cried, love quietly faded, softly died. I breathe the past, I let it stay, even as it aches in its own way. Even calm hearts break into even gentle love drifts from view. Love without fighting still leaves a hollow where it's hiding. Soft hands, gentle lips, tender eyes, but even calm love says goodbye. Love without fighting, no shouting, no pain, no indicting. Yet the heart still aches, still mourns the truth that even soft love can lose its youth. If love could linger without strain, I'd hold you close through joy and pain. But even hearts that never fight can leave the soul in quiet night. I'll carry the warmth, the soft, the grace, even as I walk this empty space. Love without fighting may disappear, but its memory lingers, soft and clear. Love without fighting still leaves a hollow where it's hiding. Soft hands, gentle lips, tender eyes, but even calm love says goodbye. Love without fighting, no shouting, no pain, no indicting. Yet the heart still aches, still mourns the truth that even soft love can lose its youth. Love without fighting softly, gently fades away. Even in peace, even in calm, it leaves a quiet ache that stays. I woke to empty rooms and silent walls, the echoes of your footsteps down the hall. No shouting, no fighting, no last goodbye, just a gentle drift, a soft sigh. I held your hand through stormy days, through tender nights and golden rays. But even love that feels so right can fade away in the quiet night. I search for signs, I search for you, hoping the love would break through. But hearts can leave without a plea, and love left quietly. No anger, no pain, no plea, just a shadow where you used to be, and it haunts me silently. Love left quietly, no storms, no cries, no fight to see, just an empty space inside of me, where you used to be. I trace the echoes of your voice, the tender warmth I can't replace. I thought we'd stand, I thought we'd stay, but love can slip away that way. I whisper prayers into the night, hoping to feel your light. Even when the world turns cold, your quiet love still holds. I breathe the past, I breathe the pain, try to move through the rain, but even the softest love can break, leaving only the ache. Love left quietly, no anger, no pain, no plea, just a shadow where you used to be, and it haunts me silently. Love left quietly, no storms, no cries, no fight to see, just an empty space inside of me, where you used to be. If I could keep you near, I'd try. I'd hold your heart, I'd never say goodbye. But even gentle love must go, even soft hearts sleep slow. I'll carry the warmth, the quiet grace, even though I can't see your face. Love may leave without a sound, but in my heart you're still around. Love left quietly, no anger, no pain, no plea, just a shadow where you used to be, and it haunts me silently. Love left quietly, no storms, no cries, no fight to see, just an empty space inside of me, where you used to be. How if softly, gently through the years, I'll learn to live with the silent ache and love again through tears. I watched you smile from across the room, a gentle light that chased the gloom. I held my heart, I held it near, but no one knew the love I kept here. I gave my all, but in soft disguise, no loud confessions, no desperate cries. I loved you quietly, deep and true, hoping somehow you'd feel it too. I whispered prayers into the night, hoping you'd hear, hoping it might break the walls you built so high, and see the love I couldn't hide. Love more quiet. every heartbeat, every sigh, a secret love that couldn't fly. Love more quietly, soft and tender, endlessly, even in silence, even in pain. I loved you more quietly than I can explain. I traced the moments we never claimed, the gentle touch, the love unnamed. I watched your eyes, I watched your hands, longing for a world we never planned. I tried to speak, I tried to show the depth of love you didn't know. And though it faded like morning dew, I loved you more quietly than you knew. I breathe the past, I let it stay, even though it aches in its own way. Some love remains, it never shouts, it lingers softly, it whispers out. Love more quietly, but it still left marks, it still left me. Every heartbeat, every sigh, a secret love that couldn't fly. Love more quietly, soft and tender, endlessly, even in silence, even in pain. I loved you more quietly than I can explain. If love could shine without the sun, I'd hold you close, I'd make you one. But some hearts break without a sound, even the softest love leaves you bound. I'll carry the warmth, the ache, the grace, even as I walk this empty space. Love more quietly, love so true, and I'll remember I loved you. Love more quietly, but it still left marks, it still left me. Every heartbeat, every sigh, a secret love that couldn't fly. Love more quietly, soft and tender, endlessly, even in silence, even in pain. I loved you more quietly than I can explain. Love more quietly, softly, gently through the years, even in sorrow, even in tears. I'll love again, but quietly here. The lamp is low, the room's half blue, the kind of quiet I shared with you. Your shadow still knows where to fall, even though you don't call. The clock moves slow like it's afraid to remind me you don't stay. I trace your name across the dark, like I won't break if I don't start. I hold my breath when the floorboard cries, still hoping it's you outside. Every sound feels like a lie when it's not you saying hi. These are soft nights without you, cold sheets, learning something new. I sleep alone but dream in pairs. You're everywhere, you're nowhere there. The moonlight falls the way you used to, gentle, gone and breaking through. I'm learning how to live somehow through soft nights with without you. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like you just stepped out to think. I never moved it, never tried. Some goodbyes live if they hide. I talk to you in empty space, like you might hear me anyway. My heart still waits at 2:30, the hour I fell apart with you. I fold my pain into the bed where your warmth still lives in my head. I tell myself I'll be okay, but night knows every word I fake. These are soft nights without you, cold sheets, learning something new. I sleep alone but dream in pairs. You're everywhere, you're nowhere there. The moonlight falls the way you used to, gentle, gone and breaking through. I'm learning how to live somehow through soft nights. With love could whisper, it would say, I never meant to fade this way. If hearts could choose, I'd choose you still, even knowing how it kills. I miss the way you said my name, like it could stop the rain. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of pretending I'm inspired to start again, to be brand new, when all I want is back to you. These are soft nights without you, quiet tears and shades of blue. I've learned to breathe but not to move on from all we never lose. If someday you're under this moon too, no, my heart still drifts to you. I'll survive but not the same, through soft nights without your name. So if you ever feel the ache, a love that time can't take, no, mine still waits, gentle and true. And soft nights without you. I loved you louder than my own heartbeat, put your name in every prayer I made. I bent my world just to keep you close, lost myself where love's supposed to grow. You held my hands but your eyes were gone, said forever like it wouldn't last long. I stayed through storms you never saw, calling it love but it felt like war. I kept forgiving what kept hurting me, calling pain loyalty. Now there's peace after you, silence that doesn't bruise. No more crying myself to sleep, no more begging just to be seen. There's peace after you, even though it still hurts too. I loved you hard, I loved you true, but I finally found peace after you. I blame my heart for wanting more, like love was something I shouldn't ask for. I wore your doubts like they were mine, let your shadows cover my light. I was breaking and you stayed fine, watched me drown, said give it time, but time won't fix what love won't do. And was always one-sided with you. I mistook pain for something real, but now I feel there's peace after you. Rooms where my breath comes through. No more wondering where I stand. No more loving with empty hands. There's peace after you. Even with scars you left me too. I lost myself trying to choose you, but I finally found peace after you. I miss the dream, not who you were. Miss the promise, not the hurt. If love means losing who I am, then I'd rather let it end. I still cry when your name comes up, but I don't want you back. That's love grown up. There's peace after you. A heart that's learning to heal too. I don't wake up feeling small. I don't feel invisible. There's peace after you. I wish you well, but I'm done with you. You were my hardest truth to lose, but I finally found peace after you. I loved you deeply, that part is true, but loving me came after you. You said you needed time to breathe, but you never really left me. You held my hand with distant eyes, like love is something you survived. You kissed my forehead half awake, like it was already too late. I felt you fading every day, but I begged you still to stay. I learned to read the silence first, the space where love began to hurt. You were here but you were gone, and I kept holding on. You stayed too long to let me heal, too close to leave, too far to feel. You let me hope, you let me try, while your heart was saying goodbye. You didn't break me all at once. You broke me slow, you broke me soft. I would've survived if you'd been strong, but you stayed too long. You called it love but wouldn't fight. You slept beside me every night. I memorized your empty touch, trying to make it mean enough. You said my tears weren't what you meant, but you never asked where my heart went. You watched me drown, you held my face, and told me we were just a phase. I'd have bled less if you had left. Instead you gave me half yourself, and half of love still feels like home until you wake up all alone. You stayed too long to let me heal, too close to leave, too far to feel. You let me hope, you let me try, while your heart was saying goodbye. You didn't break me all at once. You broke me slow, you broke me soft. I would've survived if you'd been strong, but you stayed too long. If you were scared, you should have said. Instead you lay beside my head. Let me dream of forevermore, while you were walking out the door. I loved you honest, loved you true. You loved me when it was convenient too. I don't miss you. I miss the light, that we were more than time passing by. I don't hate you, I just ache for the years I can't replace. You stayed too long, now I'm in pieces, learning love is silent reasons. You taught my heart how to be strong by showing me what wasn't love. I'll heal but not the way you think. Some scars don't fade, they just sink. I'd have thanked you and moved along if you hadn't stayed too long. So if you ever wonder why I don't look back, I don't reply. I loved you right, I held on wrong. You stayed too long. We were standing on the edge of something, close enough to feel it start. Every word felt like a promise, every look went straight to my heart. I kept saving room for you in every future I could see, but you kept one foot in the doorway, like you were scared of choosing me. I learned your dreams by memory, you never learned how mine felt. I was building us forever while you were somewhere else. I'm stuck where we almost were, in the life we almost lived, holding on to what you couldn't give. We were inches from forever, but miles from what was true. I'm still standing in the silence of me and you. Where we almost were is breaking me in two. I picture mornings that never came, your name beside my own. Little things I never had still feel like they were stolen. You said maybe I heard always, that's the part that hurts the most. I fell in love with the future while you fell in love with the ghost. I stayed when it got heavy, you left before it could hurt. Funny how I lost everything trying not to lose you first. I'm stuck where we almost were, in the love we almost made. Every promise you never stayed. We were seconds from forever, but you couldn't follow through. Now I'm standing in the silence of me and you. Where we almost were still feels so true. If timing loved us better, if fear didn't win that fight, maybe you'd be holding me instead of living in my mind. I don't hate you for leaving, I just hate what we could have been. Some goodbyes don't need endings, they just never begin. I'm learning how to walk away from the life I pictured with you. Letting go of the almost is the hardest thing I'll do. We were close enough to touch it, but not brave enough to stay. Now I'm walking through the ruins of yesterday. Where we almost were is where I learned to break and still survive. softly walked away. Left me in the quiet of the day. No shouting, no anger, no final fight. Just empty rooms and fading light. I trace the echoes of your name, the love we had, the gentle flame. It lingers still, though you are gone, and I'm left here to carry on. I feel the silence settle in, the gentle ache beneath my skin. Even though the storm has passed, the calm after goodbye will last. The calm after goodbye holds the tears I couldn't cry. Every memory, every touch feels like too much, feels like too much. The calm after goodbye, soft and quiet, yet I sigh. Even as the world moves on, I'm learning to live, though you're gone. I walk the streets we used to know, where laughter echoed soft and slow. I whisper prayers into the wind, hoping someday my heart will mend. I gave my love, I gave my all, held you close through rise and fall. But love can leave without a sound, and peace can only come unbound. I breathe the past, I let it be, even as it clings to me. The storm is gone, the tears run dry. I feel the calm after goodbye. The calm after goodbye holds the tears I couldn't cry. Every memory, every touch feels like too much, feels like too much. The calm after goodbye, soft and quiet, yet I sigh. Even as the world moves on, I'm learning to live, though you're gone. If I could tell the night my heart, I thank it for each broken part. Even love that fades with grace leaves a mark we can't erase. I'll carry the lessons, the love, the pain, even in the quiet rain. The calm is gentle yet so true, it whispers softly, I'll survive without you. The calm after goodbye holds the tears I couldn't cry. Every memory, every touch feels like too much, feels like too much. The calm after goodbye, soft and quiet, yet I sigh. Even as the world moves on, I'm learning to live, though you're gone. The calm after goodbye, softly, gently through the years, I'll mend my heart, I'll face the skies. Even in the calm after goodbye. Spoke my name like it was fragile, like it could break if said too loud. Your hands were promises and shadows. Your eyes said things your lips left out. I memorized the way you breathed when you were lying next to me. Thought quiet love was safest then. I didn't hear goodbye creeping in. We never fought, we never screamed, just slowly lost what we used to be. When love whispered, I leaned in close, afraid that silence meant it would go. I held my heart, I held my breath, loved you gently, gave you less. Now the quiet hurts the most, 'cause love left softly like a ghost. I'm standing here where we once stood, when love whispered, I misunderstood. You smiled like everything was fine, but your eyes were already gone. I blame the dark, I blame the time, anything but moving on. I thought soft love would make you stay if I didn't ask for too much space. I didn't see you slipping free while I was holding all of me. We faded out without a sound, no last words to turn around. When love whispered, I leaned in close, afraid that silence meant it would go. I held my heart, I held my breath, loved you gently, gave you less. Now the quiet hurts the most, 'cause love left softly like a ghost. I'm standing here where we once stood, when love whispered, I misunderstood. Maybe love should have shouted loud, maybe I should have asked how you felt. I was scared to scare you away, so I broke my heart myself. If I could go back, I'd speak my pain, not let almost be our name. When love whispered, I lost my voice, I made silence my only choice. I gave you space, I gave you time, while you were leaving piece by line. Now every quiet room I know still hears the words you never spoke. I'd still love you if I could, but love whispered, and now it's gone. If you ever hear this song, know I loved you all along, not loudly, but I loved you good. Back when love whispered. I felt your hand in mine, so warm. We laughed through life, weathered the storm. I thought our love would always stay, but slowly, softly, you slipped away. No fight, no warning, no loud goodbye, just empty spaces and quiet skies. I held on tight, I tried to see the heart that once belonged to me. I whisper your name in the dark, reach for the light, but miss your spark. Even in silence, even in pain, I feel the ache, I feel the strain. You slipped away like sand through fingers, like night through day. I gave my heart, I gave my all, but even love can quietly fall. You slipped away, leaving me standing where shadows stay. I loved you fully, I loved you true, and still I ache, missing you. Trace the streets where we once roamed, the little places that felt like home. Your laughter lingers, soft and faint, a memory that I can't repaint. I tried to fight, I tried to hold, even when the night turned cold. But love can vanish without a sound and leave a heart where loss is found. I breathe the past, I let it stay, even though it aches in its own way. Some love departs without a plea and leaves behind the empty me. You slipped away like sand through fingers, like night through day. I gave my heart, I gave my all, but even love can quietly fall. You slipped away, leaving me standing where shadows stay. I loved you fully, I loved you true, and still I ache, missing you. If I could turn back time, I'd see every little thing you meant to me. Even in loss, even in pain, I'll remember love that slipped like rain. I'll carry the warmth, the soft, the deep, even in sorrow, even in sleep. Though you're gone, I'll make it through, even though you slipped away too. You slipped away like sand through fingers, like night through day. I gave my heart, I gave my all, but even love can quietly fall. You slipped away, leaving me standing where shadows stay. I loved you fully, I loved you true, and still I ache, missing you. You slipped away, softly, quietly, through the years. Even in loss, even in tears, I'll learn to breathe, though love disappears.